Hello, Ronaldo, Márcia, Mário. How are you guys today?
Hello, teacher. How
How
are
are
you?
you? I'm okay, and you?
I'm okay. Very good. I'm fine.
Good to know. Márcia, how are you over there?
Thank you, and you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking, Márcia. Mário, are you okay? Okay. Well, today we are supposed to do two things. Finish correcting the exercise from last class, okay? Just to see if there are no problems. And then we are going to introduce a new lesson, all right? I have already prepared everything for you here, and I'm going to share the screen with you. Okay. So I guess we are supposed to correct the exercise concerning superlative, but I don't remember the number we stopped. Do you remember?
The next one is 7.
Oh, thank you, Erica. How are you today?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm all right, thank you. Okay, so Erica, since you are the one that remember the number, could you be the first one to
exercise
start?
4?
Yeah, number 7 here.
Number 7.
Yes. Carl Renais was the oldest man in space, right?
Right.
Everyone agrees with this? The oldest. Okay? Right. Ronaldo, what about the next one? Saturn.
Saturn is the most beautiful planet.
Very good, Ronaldo. The most beautiful planet. Márcia, what about Venus?
Venus. Venus is the brightest. No?
No, pronunciation. You say bright.
Brightest.
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 No,
Planet.
brightest.
Brightest
Yes.
planet in our solar system.
Brightest, okay? It's the brightest planet in our solar system.
Okay.
Another student, Marcela. Okay, our mineirinha. Okay, what about number 10, Erica? The Apollo project was the
most expensive.
The most expensive space program, okay?
Okay.
Right. Hello, Marcela. Are you with us already?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
How are you, Marcela?
I'm fine, thanks.
Very
And you?
good. I'm very well. Thanks for asking. Marcela, are you prepared to do number 11 for us about Mercury?
Deixa eu me situar aqui, pera.
Marcela. You're supposed to complete with the superlative, okay? It's about Mercury is the planet in our solar system. And the adjective is small. Oh, small.
Smallest?
Yeah, yes. You're inspired today, huh? Very good. Is the inspired, okay? So that means you had a great weekend. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. Okay, Romenko Ronaldo, not almost your cousin, Romenko Ronaldo.
I have a doubt.
Experienced. Do you think it's a small adjective or a long adjective?
Acho que é long, acho que é more, né? More expensive.
No. It's superlative.
Superlative, this one.
Is the most
experienced
man in space.
Man in space.
Marcia, Pluto.
Pluto is the colder. No?
Colder? No,
Coldest.
it's not
Coldest.
comparative. Coldest. Yes.
Coldest planet in our solar system.
Coldest planet in our solar system. Very good, Marcia. What about Venus, Erica?
Venus is the second brightest object in the solar system.
Okay, that was very easy because there was another one with bright. Only now I noticed that I repeated the adjective. Marcela, Jupiter.
Jupiter has the shortest.
Has the shortest, yes?
Yes.
Is it necessary to double the T or no?
Conter. Ai, teacher, eu vou ter que consultar. Acredito que sim.
Ask the college student. It's
No.
not necessary. Okay? Because it's only necessary when you have one syllable that ends in.
Ah, verdade.
Okay? It has to be
Ok.
consonant,
Consonant.
vowel, consonant. Here's
Okay.
vowel, consonant, consonant. So you don't double. Okay?
Ok. Thanks.
No problem. Again, starting again. Marcia, Uranus.
Espera aí. Deixa eu ver. Uranus hits the coldest
Yes, the coldest temperature.
temperature of any planet.
Okay. Ronaldo, Mercury.
Mercury is the most great planet in the solar system.
Okay, the most cratered planet in our solar system. Okay. And the last one, Erika.
Saturn has the most expansive rings in the solar system.
Has the most, oops, not necessary, the most
Expansive.
expensive. Okay. Is that all right? Everybody agrees? No problem? No? Any
No.
doubts?
No.
Okay.
Não.
The next one. Okay. Marcela, the Uranian moon is Miranda. It has ice canyons and blah, blah, blah terraces. Interesting.
The most interesting.
Okay. The most interesting. You see, it's simple.
Yeah.
And the last one, Ronaldo, with winds up to 1,500 miles per hour, or you can also pronounce with winds up to 1,500 miles per hour. Neptune has the,
Has the strongest
yes, the strongest,
winds record in the solar system.
yes, the strongest winds recorded in the solar system. Okay?
Okay.
Very good, no problem. The last one, it's now a superlative of inferiority. So we only need to use the least. Only this. It's not important the size, understand? So Marcia, what's the first one?
This is the less interesting.
Least. Marcia,
Least.
last is last class,
okay.
last night. This is the
The least.
least
Interesting lesson so far.
interesting lesson so far. All right?
All right.
Marcela, Deborah is the
List. Talkative.
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 That means she doesn't talk very much, okay?
Okay.
She's the quiet type, okay?
Okay.
She's the least talkative girl in the class, okay?
Okay.
Erica, the zoo here,
Is the least recommended place to be visited.
the least
Recommended.
mended. Okay? Now, Ronaldo, she is
the least boring person in her group.
yes, the least boring person in her group. All the rest are very boring. Marcela again, the moon.
The moon list for
No, the moon
the moon. The list.
is the least far. Yes?
That's, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
The least far, that means the closest is the same. I would prefer to say the closest natural satellite from Earth, but this is to use the superlative of inferiority, so we have to say the least far. Ronaldo, Fusca was
in the list.
in the no, the least
Comfortable car ever made.
okay. What about this one, Erica? This car is the
least expensive car in stock.
okay. Marcia, what about number 9?
Ted is the least introverted person in class.
Okay, we say introverted.
Introverted.
You can say extroverted or introverted, okay?
Okay.
And the last one, Marcela, Deborah is
the least excited person about the trip in your class.
okay. That's all, folks. We finished. Any problem?
No.
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 Excellent, excellent. Very good job. Very good, very good. Let's start today's class. I'm going to share another screen with you, okay? So we can start today's class. What are we going to talk about today? The use of the definite article the. I told you last class that sometimes we pronounce the. It depends on the word that comes after, okay? But the use of it has a lot of exceptions. And as I have already told you, when we think in Portuguese, the chances of committing a mistake are very, very, very large. Because here in Portuguese, we say, for example, a Marcela, okay? We say a Érica. We always use the definite article o, a, os, or as before names, before nouns in the singular and plural. In English, you're going to see that it is not possible to do that. Understand? So this is what we're going to talk about today. Please follow with me. The definite article the. Erica, can you read this first part, please?
The definite article the is the most frequent word in English. We use the definite article in front of a noun when we believe the listener, reader, knows exactly what we are referring to.
Okay. Now, it's very interesting because in the same sentence, you can use the indefinite article a or an, and after you mention, you make something that was indefinite, definite, and then you can use the definite article in the second part. You can only use the definite article when you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, I will write an example here. Let me see if I have space. I'll write here. Oh, for example, this morning, I had for breakfast a cup of coffee. Okay, let me see if, whoosh, I'm messing everything here. Okay, the Pope. Let me see if I can put all together so it makes it easier for you to understand. Oh, this morning I had for breakfast a cup of coffee, a slice of bread, and a glass of juice. Finished. You see, this is the first time, if you ask me, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Oh, this morning I had a cup of coffee, a slice of bread, and a glass of juice. That's it. I use it here, the indefinite articles, and because it's the first time I'm mentioning to you what I had for breakfast. Understand? Then let's suppose that we continue the conversation and you ask me, was it good? Then I continue. Well, the coffee was very good. The bread was okay, and the juice was very tasty. Understand this or no?
Yes.
You see, at the second time, I am talking about the coffee I had for breakfast this morning, the bread I ate for breakfast in the morning, and the juice I had for breakfast this morning. So I'm talking about specific things. At the first time, it was not possible to use. This morning I had for breakfast the cup of coffee, the slice of bread, and the glass of juice. No. Because it's not specific, it's not definite. Understand? But in this case, at the second time, you already know that I'm talking about the coffee, the bread, and the juice I had for breakfast. Understand or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Now, for example, when I talk about the Pope, you know what's the Pope?
Yes.
Okay, the Pope. We only have one Pope in the world, okay? He's the leader of the Catholic Church. It's only one. So we have to use the definite article, not a Pope, because there are not other popes. We have only one. So the Pope is visiting Russia. The moon is very bright tonight. Okay, because in our planet, there is only one moon. If we lived in another planet with like 7 moons, it would not be possible to use this. But here we have only one moon. So we say the moon. Who is the president of France? You see, there is only one president. So I can use the definite article the. Okay? Any problem about these examples or no?
No.
Okay. Marcia, can you read the other part for me, please?
This is
Yes.
this is why we use the definitive article with a superlative adjective.
Adjective.
Adjective. He is
Okay.
the tallest boy in the class. It is the oldest building in the town.
Okay. Now, 2 observations. Tallest, not tallest.
Tallest.
Tall. Tallest boy in the class. And it's the oldest or the oldest?
It is the oldest.
No. Oh, Oldest. Oldest. Is it a
Oldest.
consonant or a vowel?
Oldest.
Consonant or vowel?
Consonant.
Vou.
Vowel. A vowel.
It's a vowel. Oldest.
Oldest.
So I pronounce the oldest or the oldest?
The oldest.
The oldest, Marcia.
The oldest.
The oldest.
Oh, the first one you say the tallest because tall, you see, letter T, it's a consonant. So I pronounce the tallest. But
Yes.
when I say oldest, it's a vowel. Then I say the oldest building in the town. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Ronaldo, can you read the next part and the examples, please?
Because yes,
Because
there is only one in that context. We live in a small.
we live.
We live in a small house next to the church. The
Yes,
church.
we live in a small house.
Sorry.
House. Okay.
We live in a small house next to the church. The church in our village.
Yes, there is only one. Understand? There's only one church. That's why it's possible to say, we live in a small house. A small house, maybe there are many. Then I say, in a small house next to the church. Okay? The second example, Dad
can borrow the car that belongs to our family.
Yeah, probably in this family, they have what? More than one car or just one car?
Just one.
Excellent. Just one car. So he's asking, Dad, can I borrow the car? Okay. If they had many cars, he would probably say, Dad, can I use a car? Okay, because it's one of them. But no, there is only one.
Can I use a car, teacher?
If they had more cars, understand?
Aí fala, can I use a car?
Yes. Can I use a car when you have more than one? You know?
Não, porque o A e o A e o AN, eu pensei que a gente usava só para uma coisa específica.
That is countable. No, that's indefinite. Imagine there are 5 cars in the garage, 5 cars,
Okay.
and I want to use a car. One of them. Understand?
Entendi.
Okay, got the idea?
Okay.
But in this case, by saying, can I use the car? There's only one car. That's why there's only one in that context. So it's clear. Or can I use, for example, the mommy's car? It's one specific car. It's the car that belongs to the mother. Okay?
Okay.
Or can I use mom's car only without the definite article would be okay too. The next one, Ronaldo. When we stayed
at my grandmother's house, we went to the beach every day. The beach near my grandmother's house.
Okay, you see, you're talking about one specific beach. Okay? And the last example, Ronaldo. Look
at the boy over there. The boy I'm pointing at.
Yes. Okay. It's just like when Marcela walks into a shopping mall, probably the guy say, look at the girl there. Understand? They're pointing. Look at the girl over there. Understand? It's one specific girl. Okay? All right?
All right.
Good. Now, Marcela, can you read this part for us, please?
Because we have already mentioned it.
Mention it.
Mention it.
Okay.
A young man got a nasty shock when he tried to rob a jewelry shop in Richmond. The man used a heavy hammer to smash the windows in the shop.
Observe this example, please. When I start, I say a young man. A young man. Is it definite or not definite?
Indefinite.
Very good. That's why I say a young man. He got a nasty shock, a terrible shock, a very bad shock. You know, like an electrical shock. When he tried to rob a jewelry shop in Richmond. The man. Now, the man here. This is definite because I refer to the young man. Understand? The man used a heavy hammer to try to smash the windows in the shop. You see, here I said a jewelry shop. Oh, let me, I hate when I can't move the images here. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let me highlight it. Here, a young man, it's the first time when he tried to rob a jewelry shop. You see, up to this point, it's not definite. But when I say the man here, okay, refers to this young man. Okay? This man refers to the young man. In the shop here refers what? To the jewelry shop. So it is definite. It's just like the example I gave you about the breakfast. The first time you mention something, you use the indefinite article. Okay? And after you already mentioned, you can use the definite because it's already definite. Okay? Now, Erika, can you read the other part for us, please?
We also use the definite article to say something about all the things referred to by a noun. The wolf is not really a dangerous animal. Wolves are not really dangerous animals.
Compare the first sentence with the second sentence. When I say here, the wolf, I'm referring about the group of animals, the specific group of animals, okay, is not really a dangerous animal. But when I say in a general sense, like wolves are not really dangerous animals, it's not necessary to say the wolves. Why? Because it's not specific. I'm talking about a generic thing. Understand? What is the other example, Erica? The kangaroo?
The kangaroo is found only in Australia. Kangaroos are found only in Australia.
Okay. Oh, you see, it's the same case. Okay? And if you want to illustrate, I can even say, for example, let me try to give you one or two more examples. For example, water is an important liquid, right? Without water, we die. So water is an important liquid in a general sense. Now, the water from Lambari is very good. Understand? is one specific water, then it's definite. Oh, gold is a very precious metal. You see, I'm talking about gold in a generic sense, okay? Now, the gold of my bracelet is of good quality. Okay, oh. Now, here. You see, I have a bracelet that's made of gold. It was my wife that gave it to me, so it's good quality. Understand? So I'm talking about this gold specifically, not about gold in a general sense. Understand the difference or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Teacher, então só para ficar mesmo então na cabeça, porque, por exemplo, os indefinidos, a gente usa para poder, quando a gente fala de uma coisa, mas não uma coisa específica, tem que ser coisa contável, né? Que é um
Contável,
item.
não. Yes. Only one.
Only one.
Okay?
Isso. Agora, mas não importa, mas essa coisa não é específica. Por exemplo, cup coffee.
That's a cup of coffee. That's why the name, Marcela, is indefinite article. Indefinite. Oh, let's suppose that you are going out. You are supposed to be under a quarantine, but you're going out. Your boyfriend says, "Where are you going, Marcela?" "I'm going to the supermarket." "Why?" "I'm going to buy a shampoo." Okay? Oh, a shampoo. Okay? When you come back, he's going to ask you, "Did you buy the shampoo you wanted?" "Yes, I bought the shampoo I wanted and it was on sale." Understand? At the first time, it's not definite. Then you say, "I'm going to buy a shampoo or a bottle of shampoo." Okay? In the second case, you came back from the supermarket and he's going to ask you, "Did you buy the shampoo?" "Yes, I bought the shampoo I wanted." So once you make it specific, you use a definite article, not an indefinite article. Okay?
Ok.
Very good.
Meio que confunde os dois, né? Por causa de uma coisa.
Okay, but there is an exercise here where I mix all of them. And then maybe after the exercise, you can see the difference, okay?
Ok.
Now, Ronaldo, can you read the next example, please? The heart
pumps blood
around
the body. Hearts pump blood
around bodies. You see, here, how many hearts do we have in our body? Only one. That's why we can say the heart pumps boom, 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 blood around the body. Okay? If the heart stops, we die. Okay? Because they stop pumping the blood. Okay? Understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very specific. There's only one. That's why you need to use the heart. Okay? Now, Erica, can you read the next part?
We use the definite article in this way to talk about musical instruments. Joy plays the piano really well. She is learning the guitar.
Okay, this is the difference between Portuguese and English. In Portuguese, we say, "A Márcia toca piano." Only this, right?
Yes.
In English, you need to remember that before all musical instruments, don't ask me why, there is no logical explanation. It's something you need to memorize. You always have to use Marcia plays the piano. Very well. Okay? Or I played the guitar on the MTV. Da-da-da. Okay? Understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Very good. Now, the next part, Marcela, can you read for us? Oh, Marcia, let's give a break to Marcela. Marcia, can you read for us?
To refer to a system or a service. How long does it take on the train? I heard it on the radio. You should tell the police.
Okay. Oh, you should tell the police. The police. Yeah, I am talking about one service, the fireman, the police. Okay? I heard it. Where did you hear about this? I heard it on the radio. I heard it on TV. Okay? On the radio, on the TV, if you want. How long does it take on the train? It takes about an hour. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Marcela, can you read the other part? We can also use
the definite article with adjective like rich, poor, elderly, and unemployed to talk about groups of people. Unemployed.
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 Very good. That's it. That means not working, not employed, unemployed. Understand?
Okay, understand.
Oh,
Life can be very hard. Life can be very hard for the poor.
yes. Life can be very hard for the poor, especially during this quarantine, because the government says, don't go out, stay home. But they have no food home, understand? Or sometimes they don't even have a house. Understand? Wash your hands. They don't have water. They don't have soap. Use sanitizer, hand sanitizer. That's a joke. The people that live on the street don't have anything like this. So life can be very hard for the poor. I'm talking about the poor people in, you know, okay? The group of people that are poor. Now, Marcela, second example.
I think the rich should pay more taxes.
Okay, I think so too. The rich should pay more taxes. Because in Brazil, the poor people pay taxes. The rich people, they always find a way not to pay taxes. Yes, it's true. But I think the rich should pay more taxes. Okay?
But the same, the poor, the rich.
Yeah, but I think the rich don't pay taxes. Like Donald Trump never pays the taxes. Can you believe this?
He pays lawyers.
All right, who said that?
Erica.
Yes. Okay, he paid good lawyers and good accountant to do everything in a way that the companies pay taxes, but he doesn't pay tax. But the guy is a billionaire, understand? But, and the last one, Marcela.
She works for a group to help the disabled.
Disabled. Understand the word disabled?
No. No, the same necessity. Necessity.
No. Disabled means people with physical defects.
Physical.
Yes, for example, in the United States, there are many soldiers that went to Afghanistan, Iraq, Korea, Vietnam, and a bomb exploded. They lost the arm, they lost one leg. So they became disabled, okay?
Okay.
So She works for a group to help the disabled people, people with special needs, okay?
Okay.
Now, Erika, read the next part, please.
The definitive article with names. We do not normally use the definite article with names. William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Paris is the capital of France. Iran is in Asia.
Iran, you can say Iran is in Asia, okay?
Iran is in Asia.
Okay, observe, like Brazil, we don't say the Brazil. No. Brazil is the biggest country in Latin America. Argentina is next to Brazil, okay? Near Brazil. We don't use the definite articles with names. That's what I told you. If you think in Portuguese, you will use a name. O Brasil é o maior país. No. Brazil is the biggest country in Latin America. No names, no definite article before names. Okay? Now,
Okay.
let's go. Yeah.
I can say Pope Francis or the Pope.
The Pope, yes.
If
Okay?
I say Pope Francis, I don't use...
You don't need, it's not necessary to use the definite article, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Now, observe this. This I had already told you before. I don't know if you remember. But
yes.
We do use the definite article de with countries whose names include words like kingdom, states, or republic, like the People's Republic of China. When you say the complete name, People's Republic of China, I use the people. But if I only use China, no. Understand?
Yes.
China is the biggest country in Asia. I don't use. The People's Republic of China, I use, is the biggest country in Asia. The United Kingdom, that includes England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales. I have to use the United Kingdom or the Kingdom of Bhutan. I use because of the word kingdom, the United Kingdom, okay? The United States. The United States, the People's Republic of China. I use because in these names, I have the word kingdom, states, or republic, all right? Or I have two exceptions that are names of countries in the plural. You can say, but in Portuguese, bless you, in Portuguese, we don't have this in the plural, but in English, you say the Netherlands and the Philippines. Both are in the plural, so I have to use, okay? In Brazil, we say Holanda, okay? But in English, the name of Holanda is Netherlands, okay? And Philippines, both are in the plural, so I needed to use. But those are just two exceptions, okay? Now, Marcia, questions?
Questions?
No?
No.
Can you read the next part? Geographical features.
Geographical features.
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 Yeah,
Such
features.
Features such
Yes.
as mountain ranges, groups of islands, rivers, seas, oceans, and canals. Canals.
Okay. Groups of islands, Marcia. Islands. Okay. So when I refer to the Himalayas, you see, the Himalayas is a mountain range, or the Rocky Mountains in the United States, or the Cordilleras in Latin America. I have to use because it's a mountain range. Or the Canaries is a group of islands, or the Atlantic Ocean, because there's only one, and is a geographic feature. The Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Amazon River is the biggest river, the longest river in the world, okay? The Panama Canal, I use. Marcela, can you read the other part?
Newspapers.
Yes.
Newspapers. The Times, the Washington Post.
Yes. Many newspapers have the definite article "the" in front, like the Times, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Financial Times. We also have the Brussels Times that I read every day. Understand? Okay?
Okay.
What's the other one, Ronaldo? Well-known buildings.
Well-known buildings are works of art. The Empire State Building, the Taj Mahal, the
Taj Mahal,
the Mona Lisa.
Yes, because I'm referring to a very important building and it's unique. There is only one, the Empire State Building in New York City on 5th Avenue, okay? The Taj Mahal in India is a palace. There is only one. It's in the 7 wonders of the New World. The Mona Lisa, that famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci, there is only one. So I use the definite article the. Marcia, the other part, when I talk about
organization, the United
Nations. Yes,
Nations.
United Nations. Nowadays, every day, every day when I read the news, I find the OMC. Okay.
Okay. The Siemens
Union.
Hotels, pubs, and the restaurants. The Hits Hotel, the King's Head, the Deja Vu.
Okay. You see, these are names of hotels, pubs, restaurants. So I use. Okay. Now, note that that is the problem. That's why sometimes it's important to study, because the name of the hotel I use, okay? But if the name of the hotel is the name of a person, I don't use. Understand? Like Brown's Hotel, because it's the hotel of the family Brown. I don't use. Understand?
Hi, teacher.
Yeah, that's why sometimes English can be difficult. Understand? For example, everybody know that famous girl, crazy girl, Paris Hilton. Understand? Her family, they are the owners of the Hilton Corporation. Okay? It's a lot of hotels all over the world. Well, but that's the name of the family. Okay, but they only say the Hilton. Okay? So they don't think about the family. But when it's a very small thing that belongs to one small family, not a big chain that you have all over the world, you don't use. You say Morel's Restaurant is a good Italian restaurant on the 3rd Avenue. Okay? All right? Now, when I refer to President Obama, for example, I can say the President Obama, I use because he's the president. If I refer to Obama as a person, I don't use. But if I say the Obamas in the plural, I refer to the entire family. So I have to use. Understand? The Jacksons, okay? The Obamas.
Mas isso só para a família do presidente ou vale também para a família?
No. What's your last name, Marcela?
Souza.
If I say the Souzas, understand? Okay. I refer to your family. It doesn't have to be a presidential family, okay? So consider yourself as important as the president, okay?
Okay.
Oh, now, pay attention. I really tried to confuse you and to make you think. You have to complete, yes, the exercise is complete with the correct definite or indefinite article, the, a, and, or X. X means not necessary. Understand? For example, I bought pair of shoes. Is the pair of shoes or a pair of shoes?
A pair.
A pair of shoes.
Excellent, excellent. It's a pair of shoes, okay? Because it's not a definite. I saw movie last night. Is it the movie or a movie?
The movie.
The movie. Anim. Anim.
You see? Now, Ronaldo, if we continue the conversation, for example, oh, I saw a movie last night on TV. Then if you ask me, was it good? Well, the movie was interesting, but it was very long. You see, the movie was interesting, but it was very long. So I can use in the second case, the movie, because you know the movie we're talking about. Understand?
Então, sempre vai ter que ter uma historinha para poder falar que é específico ou não, né? Em caso dessas coisas.
Yeah, it's not a little story, it's a context, okay?
Ok.
Oh, they are staying at Ritz Hotel. Okay. At the Ritz. The others you do at home. We'll correct tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my class. See you tomorrow at the same time, okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.
Bye. See you.
Bye.